Do you know what the scariest part of this scene is? Not the hallway, not the tricycle. It's the fact that Archie is completely alone. And if you're watching this video alone right now, maybe it's not a bad idea to stay with us until the end. Because loneliness, if it lasts long enough, can become genuinely dangerous. And according to studies, its effects can go as far as symptoms of psychosis and cognitive problems. Isolation can take the brain to places where slowly you may no longer recognize yourself. And this has roots in how the human brain works, which we'll get to in a moment. This is Archie. Archie often prefers to be alone, and by itself, that's not a bad thing. But if it continues for too long, it can push his brain into a very strange state. Studies show that long-term isolation can increase stress, disrupt sleep, and reduce concentration. Something that has recently happened to Archie, even though he hasn't fully noticed it yet. And here's the scary part. The next step can be serious mental health problems. The human brain is built for interaction. When the external input drops, the brain starts making up stories, distorting reality, and constantly sensing danger. Until just yesterday, Archie used to say, "There's no way I'd ever go insane like the man in that movie. I'll never be like him." But with a bit of nerdy research, he realized that the movie isn't really about ghosts at all. It's about something known as cabin fever. According to Archie's research, when you stay alone for a long time, you might develop cabin fever, which is known for symptoms like insomnia, hallucinations, and paranoia. That isolation could come from being trapped in a natural environment, long-term solitary confinement in prison, or could even be self-chosen isolation. Statistics show that about 16% of the world's population experiences real loneliness or social isolation. That's 1 out of every 6 people. After COVID, this number increased significantly, in some countries reaching up to 70%. And now, as the younger generation increasingly leans toward being alone, they're getting caught in social isolation too. Even though they may think they're not alone because of social media or AI assistance, that kind of connection simply isn't enough. My friend Archie here thought he chose loneliness to improve his focus. Just him, his laptop, his headphones, and his snacks. Until one day, he suddenly realized he was emotionally opening up to a jelly dessert. Many famous people have experienced periods of isolation, depression, and sometimes hallucinations and paranoia. You can see the effects of prolonged loneliness in the works of Vincent van Gogh and Edgar Allan Poe. Right now, Archie is digging through his books looking for answers to 2 important questions. Questions that are probably familiar to many of us. Archie, mate, what was the first one? Oh, right. The first question is, how do we know when we are drowning in isolation and heading toward madness? Well, if these signs feel familiar, you should pay attention. Talking to yourself more than usual, severe boredom, irritability, and the sense of being disconnected from the world. Archie's second question is, so now what? Do we check ourselves into a mental hospital, or is there another way? Well, here's the good news. If you step in early, all of this is reversible, with small actions such as changing your environment, making a short phone call to a friend, going out even for 5 minutes, and most importantly, understanding that prolonged isolation is not a healthy choice. Archie, mate, I'm really glad you noticed in time and stopped it early. Now that you're feeling better, let me step out of this studio and let's grab a cup of tea together. What do you say? Wait a second. Archie, the video isn't over. Huh? Oh, right. Archie says that if you're still watching this video, it means he isn't alone, and neither are you. And if this video felt familiar, send it to someone you think has been too alone lately. Maybe it can save a mind from red rum. Until the next video, Archie sends his love and says goodbye.